Alrighty guys, welcome back to Mo Burnout Paradise Mo Problems. I'm Mo, this is Burnout Paradise, and I have problems and this is the weekly rant, so that's all I talk about. However, before we get into the main problem today, which the topic is anxiety, fun fact, I have to tell you a little bit of story about what just happened to me. So I was just at work and I was working with a new girl, she's about 15 or 16. Everything went as smoothly as it gets with a new higher. Anyways, at the end of the day, we have to take out the trash, unfortunately, but whatever. And she didn't know where to take it because I was gonna have her take half of it so that I can kick her out and I can pull what I call an Emmy and shit. Okay. However, she didn't know where the trash bins were, so I had her wait until I was done counting the drawers so we can take them together. We get out there and I lock up the door, everything's going dandy. I go to reach down and she says, "Oh, do you have it?" And me being the people pleaser, unable to say no kind of person that I am, I said, "Yes, I got it." And then she proceeded to swing her arm back and act like she was gonna dab me up. Okay, I thought she was gonna dab me up, so I went in to dab her up and she shook my hand. Not what I expected at all. Took me a little bit by surprise. And then she proceeded to say, "Thanks, Mom," and call me Mom. And yeah. And it just made me I was a little discombobulated, to say the least. Now, I'm a little anxious, on topic for the day, that she now thinks that I was the one who initiated the handshake when she was actually trying to dab me up. But I ruined it somehow and made her shake my hand, or maybe she really did just want to shake my hand. It was a little weird, a little awkward, okay? Anyways, now to actually oh shoot, wait, hold on, I have to set the timer. Oh my god, I totally forgot, guys. My bad. Add a timer, 15-minute, start. Okay, it's going. We're good to go. Okay, now to actually get on to today's daily rant about anxiety. Now, let's start off with the fact that I have stated on a weekly rant before, I have never known peace in my life. I popped out of my mom's cooter with anxiety. I've never known what it's like to not overthink, to be in a fight or flight response. And recently, oh brother, have I been in a fight or flight response. I have been so anxious, in fact, that I have been slightly paralyzed and unable to do stuff. And anything that I do actually end up doing, it is grueling and it's terrible. It may not seem like it because I've been posting consistently on here, on my TikTok, on my newer TikTok, which I'll get into my anxiety around that in a second, because I'm actually doing it and I am posting on the days that I say I'm going to be posting. However, if you were in with the lore on Monday's video, I did not get it in by 1. And I try to post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. because my brain tells me that I have to, because my brain puts me in boxes, because I was recently told that I most likely have a form of OCD, personality disorder, whatever. Super fun, super quirky, super curl, or cruel, either way. Anyways, so that's been going on, and it may not look like it on the outside, but right now I am very struggling. Even today, I had all freaking day. I did not have to work till 2 p.m., okay? 2. And it was originally 4, okay? But I woke up at like 8:40, so I had all morning to be able to film this, and I waited until after work. And the only reason I'm doing it now is because if I don't do it now, I'll just go to bed anxious and I won't be able to relax, which means I'll sleep awful, which means I'll sleep in late, which means that I won't be able to film this until probably after 1 tomorrow. And then my brain will tell me I'm a failure. So that's super fun and super cool and super, oh my god, super awesome. And I don't really know why I'm sharing this online. I think it's very vulnerable for me and it makes me really anxious. Shocking, I know. I don't really like to show emotion because if I show emotion then I feel like I'm weak, and I like to stay strong, like a strong woman that I am. But I'm actually not. And I hope that somehow, some way, this makes it to people who feel the same way that I do. Now, I am, yeah, I am kind of in shambles right now. My brain does not know how to be quiet, and recently I've been going in circles with it, pretty much arguing with it, telling myself that I'm fine, that everything's okay, but my brain is like, no, not everything's okay because, oh my god, you started a new TikTok account and you didn't even think it through thoroughly, so now you're ashamed of it and you should feel ashamed of it and you should hide it from everyone that you love and not tell anybody about how embarrassed you are that you started something that you enjoy. How dare you feel joy about something, and how dare you think something is funny? You know what? No one thinks it's funny because it's actually really annoying, and you're really annoying, and no one likes you. Yeah, that's how I feel about that. And that's what my brain is telling me. And my brain, I have to be like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? And it's tiring. It's absolutely exhausting just to live right now. And I honestly don't know how I'm doing it. I constantly have been living in just like a survival mode, also super jump. Recently that it like I don't know how I have been showering, brushing my teeth, like it's kind of been a blur, and it's just kind of like you gotta get up, gotta do it, gotta get up, gotta do it, like cycle kind of thing, and it's been like that for a good solid amount of time, and it's really exhausting. I literally have to take time out of my day to sit down, okay, and remind myself that I'm a human, and remind myself that I am, in fact, in the space that I am in, and I have to look around. I'm like, oh my god, there's a chair, there's this, there's that, and remind myself that I'm in my body and that I'm not just my brain and my thoughts. And that helps. However, it only helps for a short amount of time, and it takes a lot of energy for me to do that. So when I'm doing things, I can't do that because it takes too much thought and too much energy. However, when I am working, it kind of is nice because I am able to just kind of get into work mode and not think about everything else that's going on in my life. And right now my boss just like implemented these like lists that of like things to do during the day. So all day today I was like, I have to check off every single one of these things and just work. I just have to keep working and keep busy and gotta keep doing this. And all day that's all I've been doing is like finding things to do and finding like, because if I slowed down my brain would start talking to me again, and I was really not up for that. And that helps, but that's also like escapism, and if you do that too much, that's like not really good. However, you know what I have been working really, really hard on is not maladaptive daydreaming, which is super awesome. I can't tell you the last time I successfully, well, it's not a success. Well, okay, I can't tell you the last time that I fully was embodied in these maladaptive daydreams because I've been working really hard on staying present with myself. And I just thought, like, you know, I'm really proud of myself for that because it's really addictive, and it's really something that I have been hooked on pretty much my whole life. So that's really cool and really swaggy of me. And if you are in that state, it is possible to stop doing that. Oh, that's really cool that I wrecked my car. And because it got to a point where I'm like, I'm sick of this because I want to actually live my life because I don't know how to outside of these daydreams that I'm completely engulfing my entire body into. And yeah, so it's not really fun once you realize it because it's not fun anymore. I don't know how else to explain it other than it's an addiction that stops feeling good. And I have an addictive personality, and no, that does not mean that people get addicted to my personality. That means I just get addicted to things. So there's that going on, and I'm really proud of myself, and I've been working really hard actually on all my mental health fronts because I battle with not only do I battle with anxiety of like generalized anxiety, but I also battle with social anxiety. And my jobs plural, every job that I've been in, I've been working with the public, and I can't tell you how much that's helped me. And I challenge myself. Okay, I give myself little challenges to say something off script every day, at least one thing off script to a customer. Whether that's how's it going? How was the ice cream? Was it good? Or if someone asks me like what flavor that they should try, instead of just saying, oh, well, my favorite is this, or all of them are good, I try to, even if it's like a little bit of a lie, and like say a different flavor that's my favorite, I count that as a win. But it still makes me really nervous, and I do overthink it afterwards and think that I sounded stupid. And but I can't. I stopped feeding into that a little bit. Sometimes it's kind of hard to, but even like with friends, I have kind of had to stop feeding into the, oh my god, they hate me, they think I'm annoying, oh my god, they don't want to hang out with me, they're lying to me kind of stuff, because my brain tells lies. A lot of the time your brain is lying, and it's okay to say that to tell your brain that they're lying to you. It's okay. And pretty much I I've been really paralyzed. That's what started this, okay? And I know that I've been kind of zigzagging around and like repeating things, but this is a rant. This is my weekly rant, so let me rant, okay? I've been paralyzed, and normally, I identify it as, oh, I'm depressed. I can't get out of bed. I can't, like, it takes a lot of energy to do things. My therapist is like, actually, it sounds more like anxiety, because I used to be able to like get up, do things, eat, and recently it's been kind of bad food wise for me. I have been like eating a meal a day, like one meal, because I like physically cannot eat. Like my stomach, every time I think about food, I get so incredibly nauseous that I just don't even like to think about it. And I've like low key been lying to my mom about how much I've actually been eating, and same with drinking water. I have not been taking care of myself. This is not something that I'm like flaunting, like, yeah, I only eat one meal a day. No, this is not something I like. This is actually something I absolutely despise about myself. So recently I've been trying really hard to eat at least 3 meals, or at least 2. Okay, I start with 2 and like a snack. My therapist says to even just snack a little bit, like take a healthy snack, eat a couple handfuls here and there, like that even helps. So I got myself some kettle corn. It's not incredibly healthy for you, but it's, good enough. And this morning, okay, wait, today guys, I'm actually doing really good. I'm about to hit my 3 meal mark. I ate breakfast. This morning I had, actually, no, it's just 2 meals. Damn it. I thought it was 3. No. This morning I had mac and cheese and an English muffin with Nutella on it, and then I'm about to eat ramen. However, at work today, I did, in fact, stop by 7-Eleven before work, and I bought myself a Monster, a Snickers bar, and some Airhead sour rainbow strips. And then I also had a milkshake at work. If you can't tell, I am not addicted to sugar at all. And don't eat a lot of it, and I'm incredibly healthy when it comes to food. So, yeah. So don't worry about my health, okay guys? I'm incredibly healthy. Actually, that is something that I do stress about, is my eating habits, and I know I should be eating better, but it's just, if I think about taking care of myself and like everything I have to do to take care of myself, it overwhelms me, and then it sends me into another spiral. And right now I can't think about it too much. So go ahead and judge me all you want, but just know that I'm already judging myself about everything, about it all. And that is just how I am. And I know I said I was going to mention, like, oh no, I already mentioned it, about my like second TikTok account and how I never fully thought it through, which gives me like incredible anxiety, and I didn't mean to go to the junkyard. Oopsies. Also, we're working with my sexy lady card today. So yippee. Anyways, I feel like I've made so much progress, and actually, speaking of cars, my therapist says the reason why I'm so paralyzed is because she gave me the analogy that I am a car sitting in a garage that has a full tank of gas, and I keep trying to put more gas into the car, but there's no room for it because it's already a full tank. And she says that I need like a way to like get rid of all this pretty much pent up energy in my body. So she's like, you should go for a run. You should like do something, like get your body moving. That's high intensity. And that's like something where I'm like, oh my God, I should definitely. I used to dance every day, like not like professionally. Like I just looked like an idiot in my room, like doing like a little dance party, just me, myself, and I. Me and my mom call it a dance it out kind of session, which we got from Grey's Anatomy. And like I grew up doing that, and I used to dance every single night. And it was like something that I loved, and it really helped me. And like it's one of those things where like I know it'll help me, but I also am once again unable to get myself to do it. Same with like I used to go outside every day, and that helped me a lot. And I once again can't even get myself to go out. Although I think I did go outside today for a little bit, which was really nice. But and then also on top of the maladaptive daydreaming kind of thing, I used to schedule time for me to do that, and I would schedule it like just in that time, so I couldn't do it at any other time, just to get it out of my system. And that kind of really helps. But then again, that also like implicates the rules that I set on myself, and I set a lot of rules on myself, and it makes me really uncomfortable. Like even with this, like my YouTube channel, I always am like, okay, well, I feel like I'm doing too much. Like I should just do gaming because that's how it started off, and that's what I chose. Like I chose gaming. Like why am I doing vlogs and stuff? Like what am I doing? Like I chose gaming. Like I need to stick to it and whatever. Blah 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 blah. And same with like these. I'm like they don't perform well enough. Like I shouldn't be doing them anymore. Even though I'm doing what I love and I don't really care like how well things do. Like when it really comes down to it, I just do this for fun. I don't care how many views I get, although my brain tries to tell me that I do. And I do it, and it just, I can't even tell you what I'm, like it's really stressing me out. Same with my TikTok, like my brain is like, hello, you can't be doing like funny little skits or anything on your TikTok or posting videos of just you. Like this was supposed to be for clips only. Like what are you doing? You should start a new TikTok for just your clips, like your YouTube clips, and you like blah 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 blah, and you need to do this and that and the other, and you're doing it all wrong, and you're messing it all up when I'm the one like setting the rules. You know, it's really stressful, and my brain is like constantly yelling at me, and I have to tell it to stop, and that there are no rules because this is my fucking channel and it's whatever I want to do. And I don't really expect to become like, you know, big off of this. Like it's not something I expect. It's not something that, it's obviously something that I think about because I'm doing it and I know it's possible, but the chance of it actually happening is very, very slim to none. So I kind of just have to keep reminding myself that this is just a creative outlet for me, and this is another space for me to feel like I'm doing something. And it really was like I started this off as like a hobby, and that's how I want it to be, and it's just something that I do for fun. And my 15 minutes is up, but I just want to let anybody know that if you clicked on this because you are struggling with anxiety or whatever, you are not alone. I very much know what it's like, and it gets better. I've seen it get better with myself, and it takes a lot of work, and it's a lot of energy, and it's a lot of pretty much fixing your lifestyle, which is hard enough as it is because habits are hard to kick, but it is possible, and I believe in you, and I don't know you, but I love you, and just keep it going, keep it pushing. Do what you love. Find that spark in your heart and do it. That's what I'm doing. Anyways, this is really corny and really cheesy. I don't like to. This channel was rooted in me being haha funny, but this is kind of my serious outlet for me. So thank you for indulging if you watched it to this point. Anyways, that's it. I'm done. And with that, I wrecked my car.